Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here.
Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, what a climb! Gets good distance on it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really do like the look of Tammy Abraham, Peter, who I find to be very hard-working. He's a real aerial threat, but his pace and energy does make him better at pressing high up the pitch, and of course when countering.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Now that looks a decent ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Gabriel. So it is still 0-0.
Muleka. Konyaspor are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Chance here to counter. Nair. That has been slung wide. It's a promising position. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. It's a sharp pass.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Gunok deals with that, nice and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafa Silva. Threads one in. Cleared away. Rafa Silva.
Ndidi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's managed to get rid. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
There's the shot! It's hit the upright.
Nair. Nicely weighted ball. Muleka.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0.
Muleka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nair. He's looking wide. Oh, he's played it in low. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? Ball is over the line. Takes aim and crosses. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Abraham, expertly cut out, really nicely done. "75 minutes played.
Beşiktaş are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Under looking to get on the end of this. That is lovely.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Played out to the right. Uleka. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that is that.